not the thing I was expecting on our hike today.
Welcome to MJ Sailing. We're Matt and Jessica, a couple that left Michigan for the nomadic lifestyle 7 years ago. Recently, we refitted an aluminum boat to sail to the Arctic and explore some of the more remote areas of the planet. Thanks for joining the adventure. Morning 2 of our time in Geiranger, and it's time to do the official hike. Although, even though it looks kind of sunny right now, it is raining. But that's good because it will keep us nice and cool and refreshed. And there is a cruise ship heading into port as we speak, so we're going to try and start making our way up before the massive crowds get off and start following in our footsteps. But, oh my gosh, if that sun stays out, it is going to be a perfect day. Oh, already getting weight from the ship. Okay, let's go. And probably gonna switch to the GoPro a second because this camera's now waterproof. And it looks like all the tourist ribs are getting ready to take passengers out to the waterfalls for a closer view, which we'll be getting ourselves later today when we leave.
Yeah, it's only held in with 2 bolts.
There's just so many waterfall trails here. Shame we only have time to stay the one day, but weather windowed across the stad. Talk about that more later. It's coming up pretty quick and we gotta take it.
If I ask you, don't hold back on me. Only better.
Just after arriving the previous afternoon, we had taken a short walk around the town to see what it had to offer. Without even needing to hike miles up a mountain or trek the length of the fjord, we found a few easy, yet wet and muddy trails that led us to a number of waterfalls as they closed in on the town of Geiranger. There was no shortage of paths to choose from or crashing water to follow. The light rain was barely a deterrent, and if we didn't have a long day ahead of us, we could have easily found ourselves wandering until the sun went down.
Definitely a more manicured trail than we were on yesterday. I think we found the spot that most people go to. The sun is out, beautiful as always, regardless if the sun's out or not. It is beautiful here. So,
but it does add an extra little element.
Well, for us.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more convenient for us.
Can we see elements? No, she is just blocked by the hill. That is incredibly beautiful back there.
And pretty soon all those people are going to be joining us on land, so it'll be interesting going up this hike while it's still empty and coming back down and seeing how many heads we count on the way. That fly just headbutted me.
And based on the number of buses that we see around the cruise ship terminal, I don't think there's going to be an absolute overrun on the trail. I think it will be once we get to the lookout, though.
Yeah.
gosh, even just like the air right here, it's so incredibly fresh. It smells, I mean, obviously like a fresh spring, but just like the water and the trees, and it's just so pure. Friend?
Nope. It's looking away. It doesn't like me.
He's a little shy. Hey there.
Yeah.
Oh, you like friends.
Yeah. You're nice.
Show this to Georgie later, make her jealous.
Yeah.
One friendly sheep. I feel like it's kind of like the dog that you give it some attention and then you walk away. And it's kind of like, hey, where'd you go? And then follows you until you start scratching it again.
It smells like a wet dog too.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
Aw. Good boy or girl. You have a good day. I have to say, not the thing I was expecting on our hike today.
Nope.
Alright guys, I'm going to pass through if you don't mind. Oh, you're little and cute. Sorry, I don't have any food for you. I really got to get going. Okay. Another stupid, gorgeous sight.
I think that's probably the best one so far. Because the sun's coming out, there's waterfall, 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 waterfall. Basically, I know the name of like 5 mountains in the world, and Matterhorn's one of them. And so if everything that's like a sharp peak to it, weird shape to it, is a Matterhorn.
Ourselves on the wrong trail. So after a few wrong turns, we finally got ourselves back where we wanted to go. And now we're at this gorgeous, gorgeous lookout over the fjord. There are better hikes, there are higher hikes, but we're on such a time crunch today. Unfortunately, we are kind of sailing to a schedule, which means we're leaving early, but not bad because, can you see it? No? Am I blocking it? I blocked it. That's what we came here for. Look, you can see elements down there.
Look at that watercolor.
That watercolor is amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
Last night, I didn't get to have my beer on board just because it started pouring rain. I had visions of sitting in the cockpit with this beautiful fjord behind me, and instead we just kind of cuddled up in our sweats under blankets. So now I'm going to enjoy my Norwegian beer. All I know is that it's a blonde. Brigit Med Klostergar.
So close, I'm sure.
It's a blonde. And I'm enjoying it in my MJ Sailing koozie. So I'm going to enjoy this right now and just take in one of the most beautiful views I have ever seen. Cheers. Oh, no, I was expecting. It's been rustling around in my bag all day. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Still totally worth it.
Was successful, and now we are back at the boat and just in time to shove off as well. We're like beating the clock by that close. Around 2 p.m. we have 6 hours or so before we get to our next anchorage again, so gonna get our shoes clean. I'll have Matt do the work.
As per usual.
So the goal is to get back on the boat, get it situated, and shove off ASAP. And we are extremely sad that we have to leave Geiranger so soon. It's a spot that I'm pretty sure we want to come back to for like our 25th wedding anniversary in 10 years, and just like spend a week enjoying ourselves here in the summer, of course. But
See the bottom.
sailing to a schedule.
Okay, that's fine.
So time to get over to Ålesund. But we get to pass by waterfalls again on our way out.
Oh, good.
Okay, let's get her done. And the rain's starting already. Probably won't be flying the drones by the waterfalls today. Oh well, it was a beautiful stop and we had a magnificent time. I think we will come back here someday by boat, by land. It's just too good of a place to pass up to come back to. And look for 4 ships in harbor today.
Oh, there is a port.
Yeah, there's one just coming in, just getting in. Now, and it looks like it's flowing a bit better than yesterday. Still not as heavy as I think it gets, obviously at the beginning of spring when all the snow is melting, but very impressive nonetheless. So,
But look at the other side.
I know the other side is just like,
So the waterfall it's known for are these 7 sisters, basically, where they're converging. I think,
7
of 7
different
streams.
Yeah.
Beautiful, but
Right
on the
across from
opposite
it
side
is
of the
just
fjord
like
is just powerful and beautiful
massive
and,
and
just noisy and so
competing waterfalls.
competing. Yeah.
There she is. There are the 7 sisters. You can't see them all yet. They're there. Other waterfall. Ah, over there. And there they are, the 7 sisters. Trying to get a little closer, but going across the way. Massive, massive waterfall. Waterfalls galore. Seven Sisters waterfall. And it is so hard because we've got competing ones on both sides. But now we can say that we've knocked it off our bucket list. We have gone all the way up Geirangerfjord, hiked the trails there. We've seen Seven Sisters waterfall along with hundreds of others because they're just non-stop everywhere here. Waterfall lover's dream. And now it's time to head back up the fjord. We'll anchor for the night, and then in the morning we'll go into Ålesund. But this has been one of our favorite places by far.
This has definitely been one of our favorite places. This is incredible.
An absolute highlight of our Norwegian cruising. So if you ever get the chance to come to Geiranger, it is absolutely worth it. Make sure that you make your way here.
Pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.
So look at waterfall, 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 waterfall. And there's another one right over there too. They are truly everywhere here, and they're the height that they're coming from just makes them that much more incredible. Just this is the prettiest place ever.